y'all? Show's about to begin. Make sure you invite friends. Make sure you start your own watch party. I prefer you to be on my show. We're doing it live right now on TikTok. We're doing it live on Facebook. Now's the time. Grab a pen and a pad. All right, start sharing, start inviting people over here. Got a real good show for you today. What's up? Good evening, good late evening. Today we're talking about face your challenges. Face your challenges, right? So the face your challenges is like fear, your fears, your strength, your willing. Challenges, everything that people go through. Every day we go through some challenges, right? Whether it's we don't want to get up in the morning, we don't want to do this, we don't want to get through our job, whatever it is. Yes, sugar is the devil. Whatever it is, we definitely want to beat our challenges. We want to face our challenges and then we want to beat them. Face them head on and then beat them, right? Key, what's up, man? How you doing, Key? Shout out to McKee, man. He does awesome barbecue and everything. He also does catering. So if y'all need to hit him up. He's in Pasadena. I want to say he's in Pasadena. Pops, I'm glad you're doing great. So shout out to Pops, man. I'm glad he's doing great. He had caught the COVID, but now he's doing great. So, and people are going to catch it. Like I've been telling people, I think everyone's going to catch it. And just prepare yourself. Remember, it's an immune virus. So make sure you get your immune system up. Make sure you do whatever you have to do to get your immune system up. But I'm glad you're doing great, Pops. It made my day. And shout out to Maria. How you doing, Maria? So shout out to y'all. Happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays. And shout out over here to TikTok, man. Appreciate y'all being on here. The names, I can never say the names. I think it's Chicks Foot. That's what they got. We all got different names. Well, I'm Keto Coach on my TikTok. But TikTok's awesome, man. TikTok's an amazing tool that you can do a lot of marketing over there. It's really awesome. And most of my clientele right now from my bakery, comes from TikTok. So shout out to them. Appreciate them. So, man, face your challenges, right? We all got challenges. We all don't feel that we can do this. We feel that we can't do that. And we stop ourselves. We limit ourselves, right? We're like, I can't do it. Maybe even your parents said, Mijo, you're going to grow up to do this, or you're going to grow up to do that, and that's all you're good for. Because parents would do that. If you're a mechanic, you're a mechanic. If you're this, you're that. If you're cutting grass, you're cutting grass. Whatever you're doing, old school parents would do that because my parents did it, right? So you got to think out of the box. You got to put yourself and your family where you want to be at. Don't go about what happened in your family, because if that was the case, I'd still be in the hood, Nothing wrong with the hood and everything. I'm just saying I had to better myself. And every day I still do. I challenge myself every day. Whether it's I'm going to park farther away from the store and take a longer walk, which is not no problem for me no longer, but no more. But the thing is, we need to challenge ourselves. A lot of people got bad health, right? They got bad health, whether it's diabetes, whether it's high blood pressure, digestive problems. They could have anxiety, depression. If they challenge themselves to change, they will no longer have those problems, right? Once you challenge yourself, you can beat anything. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe you're going to win the fight. You're going to win the fight because I tell you what, challenges are going to be hard. Challenges are not going to come easy. They're going to be hard. With people going through the COVID, those were challenges. Those were challenges people were facing. This year, my godmother just passed away from the COVID, right? My uncle just passed away from the COVID. Probably now it's been about, it was in the middle of the COVID when the COVID was really bad, right? But they passed away. We don't know what God has for us, right? We don't know when we're going to die, right? But as I've been seeing people that have been passing away from it, it's been people that have had bad health and have bad health problems. So that's why I know it's an immune problem. It's an immune problem, and if you take care of your health and everything, I think you got a better chance, right? And again, I'm not God. I don't know when you're going to die and like that, but I just know you got a better chance. You need to take care of yourself. Not too long ago, somebody showed me an 80 I think they were checking their sugar, and they showed me an 80. Man, that made me, they don't even realize how happy that made me, right? Because they still haven't called me, but I think they called me once. But I put on there, I said, man, this is awesome to see numbers like this. I guess you're finally listening, like that. And he sent out a like or a heart or whatever it was. But sometimes people, they don't want to change. They don't want to get out their comfortable place. They don't want to use their potential, And when you use your potential, it's a lot amazing, right? It's more amazing than ever, But shout out to everybody on here. Appreciate you. Shout out to Claudia. We got Claudia on here. And shout out to everybody on TikTok. I'm more blinking my eyes. The light. I got lights all over me and stuff like that. I got y'all only seen my studio, how I got it set up and everything. But we have to get rid of one of them lights. But shout out to everybody. Man, I was DJing yesterday. I did a wedding yesterday. So shout out to Priscilla. And shout out to Amanda. They were really awesome. Very, very awesome. So I DJed for them yesterday, and it was a really awesome wedding. Shout out to all the hospitality, everybody out there, all the Garza family, everybody that was out there, man. They're really awesome. So shout out to them. And remember, guys, I do a lot of things. And see, that's another thing. I challenge myself every day that I'm going to overcome anything I have to do. There's not going to be enough jobs for me to do. See, I have a few businesses that I run, right? I got a few businesses I've been running for about 16, 17 years already. But I work harder than a lot of other people. People always say, man, Free, I wish I could work for myself. I wish I can do what I want to do. You know what? You can. But I work hard. I don't stop working. I'm working now, And when I get off, I'm working on somebody's logo. I'm working on somebody's this. I'm working on some DJ drops. I'm working on a lot of stuff, right? And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because God blesses me. God blesses me to do these things, right? But if I didn't have good health, I couldn't do this. I wouldn't have the energy for it. I really wouldn't. I'd probably be asleep right now. All the time when I used to eat, I used to go to sleep, fall asleep. I fall asleep eating sometimes. And that was all from diabetes, from being unhealthy and everything like that. And it's people think it's normal. People think it's normal. So when you eat, you fall asleep. But that's not true. You are going to go to sleep sometime. You need to go to sleep because now you get these little bags that I have on my eyes because I've been working every day. So yesterday I got in at 4 or 5 o'clock. I was like about an hour and a half, like 2 hours away. I was over there in Montgomery, Texas, like way over in the country, right? I was going to get on a horse and go across and DJ, right? But anyway, so I was real far from where I was at. So after loading the equipment and everything, I get home probably about 3:15, right? I got done about 12 o'clock. So I'm not ready to go to sleep. I'm tired, but I'm not ready to go to sleep. So I'm up and I'm doing stuff and everything. So finally I go to bed. I go to bed probably like about close to 5 in the morning. And then I'm up 9 o'clock, right? Because I know I got things to do. So, but the thing what I'm getting at is challenge yourself. Beat your challenges, man. Face your challenge. Once you face your challenge, you can beat it. See, a lot of times we don't want to face it. We want to put it under the rug. We want to hide it behind somewhere, behind a door or something. We don't want to face our challenges. But you need to face your challenges to beat your challenges, to change your challenges, to change your outcome, right? So, there's no excuses out there. And like I said all the time, God made all of us with greatness. We're just afraid to show it. We're just afraid to show it. So before I go any further, I'm going to read y'all scripture. It says, it's Timothy 3:16. It says, all scripture is breathed out by God and profitable for teaching, for reproof of correction, and for training in his righteousness. Okay, so righteousness. Righteousness. Anyway, y'all know what I mean. So, and my wife is there. My wife's a school teacher. She'd be like, you can't say that word. So that's the scripture, All scripture is breathed out by God, by God, and profitable for teaching and reproof, for correction and training in his righteousness. Righteousness. I still can't say that word. So see, we're not perfect, but you know what I mean. And the thing is, man, you're going through these challenges, but God's right there. God's with you. God's with you. God's like telling you, you know what? I want to see you work hard, and then I'm going to work hard. Then I'm going to do my magic. Then I'm going to work hard. He never stops working, right? But I'm sure God don't want you to be lazy and be out there and not do nothing for yourself and not face these challenges and always have these fears. You could beat these fears. Nothing's going to stop you. You could become whoever you want to become, You could become whoever you want to become. If you want to drop weight, you can drop weight. And the whole weight thing is, it's not so much about the weight, right? I mean, I notice it now that I have my stomach was way over here. I couldn't come all the way up here and stuff. But it was never about how I looked. Now it is, but it was more like how I felt. So I was always sick, man. I had so many health problems. I'm barely fixing my credit right now, just fixing my credit because the only reason my credit was bad, because I owed a lot of doctor bills. That's all. I owed probably 5, 6, 7, 8 hospitals. And that was just in Katy, right? So other hospitals in Houston, when ambulance picked me up, and nobody ever knew because I didn't want no one to feel sorry for me. And then at the time it was different, I just didn't want to, I was more embarrassed than wanting people's help, right? So when everything changed is when I had to make the biggest sacrifices, when I had to make the biggest challenges, and that's what I did. I overcome all that. I beat everything, right? And now it's a whole different life for me. And you can do it. You can do it too. People always tell themselves, man, you know what? Especially it's going to be the year. So all the time in the beginning of the next year, we got 21 coming. I'm going to have calls come in, or they're going to be messaging me because they always do. Hey, Free, I'm ready to do keto. Hey, Free, show me keto. Free, show me this. Free, show me that. I'm ready to do this. Free, hey, can you help me with this? Couple of weeks, not give them months. Couple of months later, they're back to what they were doing. And to do that, you're wasting time. If you want to change and you want to do something different for yourself, then you got to go hard on it and you got to stick to it. You got to do whatever it takes. You got to lose whatever you're going to lose. If you're going to lose friends around you, then lose your friends around you. If you lose them, they were never your friends. Friends are not going to understand the moves that you were making because they didn't understand the moves I was making. When I dropped all this weight, guess what? Free's too good now. It wasn't about, man, I'm so happy for Free. Free's healthy. It was never about that. It's more like now Free's too good. Oh, now Free's skinny. Now he's too good for us. But I'm still the same person. It's just that I think different. It's that I know what I want in life. I know what I need to eat. I know what I should be eating, and I know what I should not be eating. And I'm okay with it. But every day you face challenges. People are always trying to give me food. When I say, man, I'm doing the intermittent fasting. Oh, dude, you know what? That's going to kill you. They say, kill me? Kill me how? I feel amazing. And then I explain to them, you know what? When you're not eating, you're not on your glucose. And if you're not on your glucose, guess what? You got insulin. When you stop making insulin, there's a problem, right? You don't want to use up all your insulin, right? They don't want to hear it. They do not want to hear it. When a person becomes diabetic, it's because their insulin is starting to go away. And when they become type 1, they're no longer making insulin, right? And that's when later on you go to dialysis and everything like that, right? And the thing is, when I explain to them and I tell them what the hardest part is, they can't do it. They find that people find excuses all the time. If I told somebody right now, you know what? Man, I'm telling you, take this apple cider vinegar and I show them exactly the way I take it. Exactly. This is what they'll say. "Ugh, I can't take that. Ugh, that's nasty. I can't take that." And I tell them, well, then keep on being diabetic, or keep on having high sugar, keep on having high blood pressure. They don't know the power behind the apple cider vinegar. They don't know the power behind MCT oil. They don't know the power behind olive oil. You know, they are too busy, and I'm talking in general, I'm talking nobody on here. They're too busy eating vegetable oil, canola oil that's hurting them instead of helping them. So I tell them, hey, you know what? Change your oils. Like I tell them right now, I can tell you, change your oils. Number one thing is get them nasty oils out your house that are hurting you, that are hurting your liver, that are giving you all kinds of health problems. Believe me, they are giving you health problems. You know, and some people don't understand. Some people say, well, you know what, Free? Keto is about, like last time, I fried some keto chicken. I was doing some keto chicken, right? And they would call me. Right away, they called me because they want, hey, I thought you were doing keto. I am. How'd you fry that chicken? Oh, in olive oil. Olive oil? Yeah, I heard that's not good for you. Oh, yeah, it's good for you. It's real good for you. For real? Oh, man, you know what? I don't like the taste of olive oil. I don't like it. People never give themselves a chance. Never. They never give themselves a chance. People today, I know some people that are doing bad. That are doing bad on their health. I got a friend that can't see. I got a couple of friends that are blind. Right? You have to come right in front of them for them to see you blurry because of diabetes. I got friends that no longer have their foot because of diabetes. I have a girl that called me, and her son is diabetic, and I haven't heard from them again. I called them. I try to help people. I really do try to help them, but I can't make them come to the phone. And believe me, I want to help them. 15 years old, type 2 already. Type 2. You don't just become type 2. You do it to yourself. You're not born with it. If you're type 2, you put yourself in that position. You know, but some people want it and some people don't. Some people get used to the way they are. My sister, she gives herself her insulin. She's type 2. She's type 2 for many years. When I learned all this, I wanted to help her. She couldn't do it. She didn't want it. I love my sister to death, but she didn't want it. You know, when she was in the hospital, she caught the COVID. She was calling my sister. She was repenting her sins already. And to hear my sister in the hospital and telling me to pray for her, it got me. But I told her, I said, Rosalie, you need to fight. This is going to be the hardest fight you ever did. But you need to change, Rosalie. You need to change. You need to. So every day I would talk to her and tell her, fight. The good thing is she made it out. You know? And a lot of other people do not make it out. Your health is everything. You know, at one time, years back, they used to tell me, man, Free, you need to take care of your health. And I never listened. I looked at it like they were yelling at me, like they didn't care about me. They were being judgmental. But it wasn't that. They did care about me. And they wanted me to listen to them. But I never listened to no one's story. Now I do. But I never listened to no one's story because I was too busy making a belief story for myself. making up a lie about my story. When people would tell me, hey, Freeman, you have asthma? Oh, sometimes. They didn't know that I would sleep sitting down like this. They didn't know I would sitting down, praying to God that when I sat down, I would fall asleep right away so I won't hear myself wheezing. They did not know that I would put the radio loud so I could hear the radio and not my wheezing. No one knew this. My wife knew, my mom knew, and people that knew me knew. They didn't know, But I would go through this. One thing that I dread is when I would come home and I had to go to sleep. I had pillows after pillows to pull myself up. I couldn't breathe. People didn't know that. People didn't know that I would sacrifice to eat Popeye's chicken or eat Church's or eat some kind of chicken that I liked, that I enjoyed so much. And I would come home and I would be crying on the toilet. People didn't know that. People didn't see that. They didn't see that. They didn't see I was suffering. I was going through pain. I was going through pain before. I didn't even want to go to the restroom because I know once I sat down, I was going to feel like they were stabbing me. I was going through pain then. I was going to go through pain during and after I got done. There was things that wasn't wrong with me. And what would I do? What would I do? I would take Pepto-Bismol. I would extra strength. I would take extra strength Mylanta. I would take whatever I can to find comfort. Man, I was pushing the Rolaids and all the mother pills, the Alka-Seltzer pills, whatever I was pushing them like if they were candy. And I would take them for relief. Just to eat that chicken, just to eat that bad stuff that I shouldn't be eating in the beginning. You do not understand how good I feel. Shout out to Betty, appreciate it. And shout out to, what's up, Jimmy? Shout out to Jimmy, man. Shout out to Alex, appreciate y'all being on here, man. And Luciano, appreciate y'all. Shout out to Annette, appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. We have a good little crowd today. And shout out everybody on TikTok, man. Appreciate y'all over here. Thank y'all so much. So, they did not know what I was going through, right? Because I didn't want to tell no one. When I would go out there and I was doing the rap thing, and I've always DJed, so I was rapping, I was DJing at the young age. I mean, I started like probably at 16 years old, 16, 17 years old, right? And they did not know what I was going through. They did not know how much I was fighting with my mind, how at times I was like, man, I don't want to get up tomorrow. I don't want to face tomorrow. I don't want to be called names no more. But people always thought, hey, fat ass, hey, fat boy, hey, this, fat that. And I would accept it. I got used to it. Oh, you know what? Hey, I'm fat ass, dude. I'm fat boy. I'm whatever it is. And I got used to it. And a lot of things, a lot of people would say things that were hurtful, instead of saying things that would help me get out of there. But even then, even if they told me, Free, you need to exercise, Free, you need to do this, you need to do that, I ain't going to listen, because my back was not against the wall. It was not until my back was against the wall when I decided to change. That's when I decided to change. When I became type 2 diabetic, I seen my dad suffer from it. I seen my sister suffer from it. I seen my dad lose his leg from it. I seen my dad, it destroys you. It destroys you. But I had high blood pressure, and I never had a problem with that. I was used to getting up with headaches. I had headaches that you wouldn't believe. Today, I don't even know what a slight headache feels like. Not even a slight headache. One slight headache, I don't know. I told my wife, I said, man, babe, I haven't got a headache. The reason why, because I don't eat that regular salt no more. I don't take that regular oil no more. I don't eat sugar no more. I don't eat fruit no more. The only fruit that I eat is blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries. That's it. That's it. Why? Because they're high in antioxidants and they got vitamins and they're very good for you. They even got magnesium that are good for you. They're not going to hurt you and they're low in sugar. Natural sugar, but they're low in sugar. So I eat those. I nurture my body now. Before I wasn't nurturing my body, I was hurting my body. I tell you, I was the first to tell you I love to eat. I used to love to eat. Oh, you know what? Pay me with that plate. Pay me with that food. This was free. Guess what? You're going to have drink and food? Man, you know what? I'll charge you this and I'll DJ. Because food was something that I really enjoyed. And I still do. And don't get me wrong, I still enjoy food. But food don't run me. I know when it's time for me to eat. I eat when I'm hungry. Like I stop eating today I stopped eating at 6:30. About 6:30 I stopped eating. And I'm not hungry no more. But I drink plenty of water because I love water. And you should too. And I don't drink it to get full because I'm already full. I drink it to clean out my liver. I drink it to, again, nurture my body. Water's really good. You just got to get a good water. Get a good water that got good antioxidants. And, man, I tell you what, it's awesome. So, appreciate that, Betty. So, and the thing is, guys, we all can do everything we want. Speaking of Betty being on here, so Betty's my neighbor. And Betty learned a lot from me. She dropped a lot of weight and she hasn't gained her weight back. And people learn from me and people do it. A lot of people, they have learned. I do these videos because people learn. They learn. It doesn't matter how old they are, how young they are, they learn. The only time they don't learn it, the only time they don't put it to action is when they choose not to. Give yourself a chance. Go outside. Enjoy the air. Go out. Feels good outside. Feels good. You can do it. For some of y'all that don't know, I've been doing a lot of motivational speaking. And pretty soon I'm going to be sitting on iTunes and maybe Spotify or wherever else I can do it at. We're starting to work on it. Even on Google. And I say Google, but I'm going to play it for y'all. Check it out, guys. It's called Face Your Challenges, okay? This is something I wrote. I just wrote it today. Tell me what you think about it. Here we go. Hi, this is Gilbert Patino. Unstoppable motivation. Face your challenges and don't you back down. You might not win today, but if you do not quit, eventually you will win. Remember, the challenges you will face would not be easy. Listen, nothing easy is going to defeat hard challenges. Whatever life throws at you, you say challenge accepted and use everything you are made of to beat your fears. Never underestimate what you are capable of. To become someone you have never been, you need to do something you have never done. Fight for your dream. Fight for your potential. Fight for your family. Fight for your life. Do not live within people's limits. Push past your own. Find your strength. Turn your pain into rage. Get out your comfortable place. Your pain today is your victory tomorrow. Challenge your mind. Challenge your health. Challenge your wealth. Challenge yourself every day to become a better you. Now accept the challenge. What do y'all think? See, guys, face your challenges. So far I got face your challenges. You're blocking your blessings. Believe you can. Do what is uncomfortable. And when the door closes, and the mirror. So look how many things I've gotten done already. And these are all motivational. Somebody that really inspired me was Les Brown. And I hope one day he looks at my videos, man. He's amazing. He had a lot to do with me wanting to do motivational speaking. Plus, everyone was telling me, man, Free, you're so motivational. You're helping people and everything. So I took it on. It was another challenge that I did, and I took it on. And I think that I'm really good at it because I'm passionate about it. That I've been there. What I talk about is because I've been there already. Facing challenges is never easy. And I tell people, get out your comfortable place. People that make things happen or people that have become successful or become with better health, it's because they've gotten out of their comfortable place. When you get out your comfortable place, your capabilities are unlimited, Oh, shout out to sister-in-law. Sister-in-law's in there. Appreciate it. Shout out to Arturo. What's up, bro? So shout out to all of y'all. And so, guys, I'm doing a lot of things right now. And then soon, I'm doing real estate. So I got some investors right now. So I'll tell you what. Anyone or even you, if you want to sell your house, we give you full price. And that's your price. So, and my company's Unstoppable Real Estate. And I'm studying for my license already to get my real estate license. So, guys, there's nothing you cannot do. There's nothing you cannot do. Now, you probably can't do it because your health is not right or because you don't got the energy. Some people say, man, I don't got the energy. You got people that are younger than me that don't have the energy. See, so it's not about being young. I'm about to be 50 in January, a couple of weeks from now or something like that. And I'm about to be 50, January the 12th to be exact. So you better buy me a present. So January the 12th, right? I'll be 50 years old. 50. And at one time I thought, hey, man, I'm old. When I was younger, I felt sick. I felt more old when I was younger. I didn't want to get up. Oh, my God, I got to get up right now. I need to go to bed early, And it's not like that no more. Not anymore. Mom always correcting me. I say no more. She says anymore. Might be because, I raised up in the hood or something. But thank you. And appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I'm happy for all you guys too, man. I'm really happy for you guys too. We just when I did that motivational speaking, if you hear it, there's parts of it that says, don't go by somebody else's limits. You pass your limits. Sometimes people limit us. Like, oh, you know what? Free is only good at this, or they would tell you, you're only good at this. You could only do this. You're going to be at this job because it's the only job you know. You're only going to do this because it's the only thing you know. Oh, you know what? You can't retire at this age because how are you going to do it? There's no way you can do it. You right? And then negativity. Most people are negative. Get them from around you. If you got cousins, uncles, moms, dads, families, whoever you got that are negative, because there's people out there that are negative. It could be your neighbor. It could be anybody named. I'm not talking about you, but just could be your neighbor. Anybody, you know what I'm talking about. So if they're negative, get them from your side. Hang up, talk to them on the phone and say, I got to go, bye-bye, boom, and hang up, right? Because those negative people are going to take your energy, right? They'll be the first to tell you. And you know what happens when they tell you, oh, you know what? I heard it was hard. Nah, I don't think you should do it. I don't think. And the reason why they say they don't think you should do it, because they're not ready for your change. They feel that if you change, they have to change, which is not true, But, and I know, because I remember people like when I told people, man, you know what? I'm going to do this. Oh, man, it's going to be hard. You can't do it. I've had somebody not too long ago tell me when I said I'm doing real estate. Dude, do you know how hard it is? Oh, man, so it's a challenge. Everything's hard in life. Everything is hard in life. It's what you make of it, right? So it's just funny to me when all these negative people are out there, So you can do whatever you want to do. Anything that you want to do, you can do it. Don't make excuses. Don't blame the COVID. Don't blame this. Don't blame that. I got people that still blame the COVID. I got people that call me right now to tell me they want me to DJ. and want to give me peanuts. And they'll bring up the COVID. And I understand, hey, I'm already giving you a discount. This is before the COVID. I'll give people good prices, right? But not every deal's a good deal, right? So the thing is, guys, put yourself in a position to win. You might not win today. You might not win tomorrow. But if you stay persistent and you stay hungry and you want to win, then eventually you'll win. Don't give up on you. Because once you give up on you give up on your kids, you give up on your family, you give up on your goals, you give up on your dreams. You give up on your God, right? Because God got things for you to happen already. God got doors for you to open already. God got moves God's waiting for you to make a move so he can move mountains for you. And when you don't use all your potential, when you don't use everything you got, you're giving up on everything. Then when you leave the world, they're not saying, oh, you know what? Remember them? Remember, oh, they left their family, everybody's sad, they did this, they opened a library, whatever they say, right? Their story is like, he died. What did he die from? Oh, he died of diabetes. Oh, man. What happened? Oh, man, you know what? He's on a wheelchair right now. He lost his leg. He's about to lose his other leg. And I tried to talk to him, but he never listened to me, You want your story to be powerful. You need to change your story. Now, right now, if your story's not good, I'm here to tell you can change it. If you couldn't change it yesterday, guess what? Today's a new day. You could change it today. No one can stop you but you. And I'll leave it at that. No one can stop you but you. When you face your challenges, you'll face your fears, and you can beat them. Sometimes what stops us from getting out of our comfortable place is our fear. We like being comfortable, especially now. People are scared. People are like, oh my God, what if the country closed down? What if it closes down again? Well, now it's your time to make a move. Learn from your job. Learn everything you can from your job. If your job is making moves, guess what? You'll make bigger moves. Learn everything they're doing. I had a friend of mine not too long ago. He called me. He was mad. I think I shared this with you last time. He called me. He was mad. Oh, man, I've been in this job for many, many years, and it's messed up, man. They let me go. I said, do you know the customers? Oh, yeah, I know the customers. Man, you know what? Get you a truck, bro. Why don't you do it? Oh, man, I can't afford the insurance. I can't afford the truck. Don't say you can't afford it. Say you don't want to do it. No, but for real, I can't. You know what? If you want to do that job and you want to have your business, sell everything you can from your house. Sell everything. Do whatever you got to do. Sell barbecue. Do whatever you got to do. Make your sacrifices. Call the person that might be able to let you borrow some money and pay them back. Do whatever you have to do. So stop telling yourself, I cannot do it. Find a way to do it. Find a way to do it. When I got my DJ company, I didn't have speakers. I didn't have all that. I was always the one that was helping other DJs. I started by carrying people's equipment many years ago. We're talking about back in late 80s, right? And then later on, I was with other DJs, and they had equipment. I didn't have equipment, but they had equipment. They didn't mind me using it. But in 2003 or 2, I formed Unstoppable Entertainment, and we didn't have no equipment. We had barely bought our house. We didn't have a lot of money to mess with, right? But I knew what I wanted to do, and my wife believed me. We asked people in our family, and I'm not here to mention no names. We asked people in our family, and they told us straight out they didn't have it. And when they said that, that put fire on both of us. So we went to go get loans. We went to go get loans because I knew about the loan business because I was a loan officer. So we went to get loans. And my wife says, I don't know how we're going to pay these back, but get what you need. So I get speakers. I remember my first speakers with JBL, and I get this, that, and this, right? And I start making money. Man, I pay them loans so quick. I mean, I pay them so quick. They're like, It's not time to pay it off. No, nah, y'all gonna pay it off because I know how these loans, the interest works, right? But what I'm getting at is we made sacrifices. We did whatever we had to do to get where we wanted to be. So if you want a taco truck, if you're good at cooking, whatever you're good at doing, guess what? Go look for it. Do whatever you're going to do. You have to have another business these days. You have to. Just in case they close the country down again, you have to be ready. You have to be prepared. Do whatever you got to do. If there's people out there that sell pupusas, they sell pupusas out of a little spot, and they're making money, and they're selling pupusas. You got people they're selling the paletas, that sell the ice cream. You got people that are always doing something, you know? So do whatever you have to do. Hey, guys, man, I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. We're at 41 minutes. Y'all want 3 more minutes or what? Y'all want 3 more minutes? Actually, I give y'all 4 more minutes. Y'all want 4 more minutes? Let me know if y'all want 4 more minutes. Y'all want 4 more minutes? Give me a 4. Give me a 4 if y'all want 4 more minutes. And people watching me on TikTok. People watching me on Facebook. And it's going to my YouTube. So if you're in my YouTube watching me right now, hit that bell. Hit that bell, guys. And I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. So I just need to see a 4. Once I see a 4, we're going to give y'all 4 more minutes. Shout out to Priscilla. 4 more minutes. Amen. Let's do 4 more minutes, guys. All right. So, guys, right now we're in holidays. We're in holidays. And a lot of people might not get what they want. But it's not. Christmas is not for grown-ups. I don't see it for grown-ups. I just don't see it for grown-ups. I've always seen it for kids, you know, and a lot of kids out there. So whatever you can do out there, if you could even if you know someone that needs toys, let me know, and I'll buy some toys for them. I did some not too long ago, and I like to get stuff. I like to do stuff like that, you know, because I remember I used to get toys from the preacher or toys from somewhere or toys, you know, because we're poor. We grew up poor and everything. But hey, I'm not at that position no more. I'm not rich, but I'm good. I'm really good. So I know there's kids out there that want presents, and look at life this way. Look at the holidays. I know everybody said, man, I don't feel like Christmas. It don't feel like that. You know, Christmas has a big meaning for it. And be glad that you're breathing. Be glad that you woke up today. You know, and that's the biggest blessing you can take from it. This is the biggest blessing. Be glad that you were breathing. Because during this COVID, we have lost so many people. So many people. I would say we lost 4 or 5 people in my family. Not in my immediate family, but in my whole entire family. You know, my mom's family and my godmother and stuff like that. But, guys, take care of yourself, man. I should be doing another video on soon. But everybody, if I don't talk to you, have a good Christmas and everything. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Keto's Live TV, and sugaristhedevil.net. Make sure you visit my bakery. Right now, I had, thanks to, let me remember the name. Oh, my God, let me remember his name. Nate. Thanks to Nate. Nate picked up, I want to say, 3 or 4 dozens of the peanut butter cookies. So he got good taste. So, actually, when I get done with this, I'm going to go make them right now because they got to be all fresh, right? If I don't make them tonight, I'll make them tomorrow so I can take them to the post office. But, yeah, guys, man, we're at 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm going to go ahead and play it for y'all one more minute, one more time. This is going to be pretty soon on iTunes, guys. 1 more minute. Here we go. And Sugar is the Devil. Here we go. Hi, this is Gilbert Patino. Unstoppable motivation. Face your challenges and don't you back down. You might not win today, but if you do not quit, eventually you will win. Remember, the challenges you will face would not be easy. Listen, nothing easy is going to defeat hard challenges. Whatever life throws at you, you say challenge accepted and use everything you are made of to beat your fears. Never underestimate what you are capable of. To become someone you have never been, you need to do something you have never done. Fight for your dream. Fight for your potential. Fight for your family. Fight for your life. Do not live within people's limits. Push past your own. Find your strength. Turn your pain into rage. Get out your comfortable place. Your pain today is your victory tomorrow. Challenge your mind. Challenge your health. Challenge your wealth. Challenge yourself every day to become a better you. Now accept the challenge. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate y'all. From the bottom of my heart, thank y'all. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, everybody been following me. Cookbook is coming very, 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 very soon. It's the editor already, guys. Take care, guys. Be blessed. Until the next video. Bye-bye.
Sugar is the devil. Keto is life TV.